Now, one of my favorite recipes that I like to use with fish is I have a jalapeno lime dressing, jalapeno lime marinade. Again, it starts with fresh jalapenos, a little bit of cilantro, and of course my favorite garlic. And essentially, I'm just going to take a jalapeno. Now be sure whatever you do when you use jalapenos, especially fresh jalapenos, either you wear gloves or make sure as soon as you finish using them, as soon as you finish chopping up the jalapeno, that you wash your hands. You don't want that on your hands in case you decide to do anything else. All right? So basically, I'm just going to take the end off here. Basically, just cut this in half. Now, you can, depending upon how much heat you want to have in the dish, you can leave the seeds in or you can remove them. I like to leave them in because, I like spicy food, so I'm from Texas. And I live in Miami, so here you go. So I'm just going to basically take this. And again, it's just sort of a rough chop thing. Now again, if you don't want this too spicy, definitely remove the seeds because it can get really spicy once you leave them in there. You've been from Texas and we like jalapenos. They're part of our staples. So basically I'm going to take my chopped jalapenos and put them inside of a bowl. So again, I use cilantro in this recipe. Love fresh cilantro. Wonderful, refreshing flavor and aroma. So as I shared with you before, I'm going to take my herbs and basically just pull them off the sprigs. The beauty of cilantro is you can almost, you don't have to necessarily pull all the leaves off. You can just take and kind of tear it like that. It's one of the things because the stems, the sprigs are very, very delicate. So you basically can just take that. I'm basically going to take this cilantro and chop it up. I wish you could smell this aroma. It smells fantastic. So again, just a rough chop. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it inside of my... Take it and put it back inside of paper towel. You can use either paper towel or sieve. And again, the goal here is you always want to rinse your herbs off. They're grown in the ground. So I've rinsed my herbs off. Again, this is what you want them to look like. Look at that bright green. And I'm just going to put them inside of the bowl, as is. And then with this particular recipe, I don't really use olive oil with it. I like to use like either canola or vegetable oil, something that doesn't drive too much flavor because fish is delicate. So I'm going to pour a bit of oil in there. So basically I've put the oil in there, I've put the jalapenos and the cilantro. And now the last step for this recipe is really add the lime juice. So I'm going to take some fresh limes and just squeeze them right into the marinade. The lime does a beautiful thing. It's acidity, so it makes everything pop. So the flavor of this is going to be very vibrant, bright and vibrant. I wish you could smell this. You can actually smell the spice and then the lime coming through. It's a beautiful product.